ladies and gentlemen, aka no one, here we are, back with Minecraft because I'm a streamer now. And I have no idea what I'm doing, nor do I know if this is even going to go anywhere. This isn't even what I want to do. This is just for fun. I want to do this for fun because I'll explain another time. But anyway, let's get some Minecraft playing. You know, we will get to Minecraft when it not crashes. Here, let's Hi, Kindle.
Hello.
You know, every time that I stream Minecraft,
Hmm?
every time I stream Minecraft and decide to go back to Minecraft, if I switch windows, it decides, hey, I'm gonna crash. You know what? You know what?
I might join in a bit though.
Be building a minecart track. I think. Maybe. I don't
A
know.
minecart.
Alright, so this started off shaky.
Shaky. Were you doing your intro?
This started off shaky.
Are you nervous?
There goes Jay.
Alright.
I think I did. I just pressed the start button. Oh, no.
Minecraft.
Where do I put it?
I hear flame in the background, which is nice. As always. Scam?
Yeah.
Where is this look? Alright. Are you kidding me?
What happened?
Glitched out again.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Third time's the charm. This is the third time that it's crashed. So, yeah. Great.
What was that?
Why can I not hear anything?
Jay? Jay, can you hear us?
I'm gonna pretend it's everybody else's fault and definitely not mine while I
While you go and turn your... yeah.
go check my settings.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright, we're in the game.
Cool.
Maybe it won't crash this time.
Hopefully not. Bag, is my sensitivity good this time? Like, is my mic crusty?
Yeah, it is.
It's not that bad.
It's not horribly bad.
Yesterday it got really bad for some reason.
It's not horribly
I know,
bad.
I was here.
I'm just gonna refrain from getting loud, and hopefully that'll fix it.
Yeah, it's just a little... Hello.
What were those chords that you sent me? Hold up.
Are you gonna go there?
Huh?
Are you gonna go there?
No, definitely not.
I'm closing Discord.
Did you get another cat?
Probably. I think so.
There's a white one.
Bag
Yeah.
likes that pussy.
You know what? You can shut up.
What?
You can shut up.
Okay. What are we gonna do? We have I think I'll need those. Those are good.
Hold on. I have
Don't need
every
those.
other
Probably need
minecart
that.
rail, but I don't have a normal minecart rail. Is it just...
Do you not have a minecart?
Well, I have a minecart. It's the fact that I don't have the recipe for a minecart rail. I'm gonna sound stupid, but I've never... I don't think I've crafted a, minecart.
Really? The recipe is literally just 6 sticks and then an iron in the middle.
That's not it.
No? Do I have it the other way around? It's 6 iron and then a stick in the middle? Probably.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, it was one of the two. And that makes 16!
Yeah,
That's a lot.
That is pretty... That is a lot. But that also means that we have to use a lot of iron for it.
We have to do a what?
So what happened during the raid?
A lot of villagers died.
I can tell because the cleric that I used is gone.
Oh no.
Aww.
Yeah.
I am going to kill something.
Not me, please.
I'm doing these.
Yeah, what's up, fuckers?
Can you not?
Bruh.
People are streaming.
Yeah, that's why I did that.
You're such a bitch.
You're mean.
There's literally other people who can be loud during streams. Don't tell me to be quiet.
Let me just fix my settings again to turn down flame because I don't want that happening again.
Suffer.
You're also really loud compared to everybody else.
Turn flame down.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm scared to go into Discord.
Kindle, you're also disproportionately loud.
Oh.
I need to turn you back up now. What the hell? Okay. We should be good. We should be good.
Okay. Flame, are you gonna join?
I need to Minecraft.
Okay. I totally understood what you said.
Alright, that should be enough. We'll fix these later. I should put on music, but I don't have any music to do.
A whole 2 viewers. I have reason to believe that they are Twitch mods.
Probably. What are we? Professionals? No. Ow. I put on music, but I can't put
What was I
on
gonna
my
do?
music.
I was gonna do something. I need a flint and steel. That's what I need. Do I not have a flint and steel?
Do you need
Yes, I
one?
do. I have a flint and steel. Ignore me. We're gonna do some quick math. This will be fun.
Hmm.
But. Okay.
must test my minecart trail, which is not gonna work right away. I just need to know where to put. Bless you. I just need to figure out where to
So
put
what's
everything.
everyone doing again?
I am building a minecart trail to my house.
I'm finding a place to make a new base.
A new
how
base?
come?
Excuse me?
Ignore it. Ignore me. I didn't just say that.
Okay.
Is it within the range?
Yeah,
Isn't it a 1,000 block radius?
it is.
No, it's not.
Wait, the radius is 1,000?
No, it's... I can't
I thought
remember.
it was 4 digits.
No, it's not. It's not that big.
I thought it was 4 digits.
I don't know. Can't remember what the rules state, even though I made them.
You
Good
don't
job.
know how to make rails?
No, I don't know the rules.
Don't know the rules of your own SMP. It's not that way.
My game is lacking out. Okay. What the fuck? Why is my phone going off? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not looking.
You have to start moving first.
Ha!
There you go.
Aha! There is one more place I have to put
LMK.
it. Do you?
Let me know. Why the hell did Scam go out so far?
Because he's exploring.
Oh, a zombie spawned.
Oh, that's a long drop.
Don't fall.
I feel proud of
I'm
this.
so glad I have fire resistance and slow falling potions at my disposal.
I feel proud of my accomplishments.
As you should.
We need torches.
And I have some to spare. Cool.
Oh yeah, we have like no
Good.
wood in the wood chest.
Fucking lord. It's just a chasm. It's so high.
We need to go mining again. You know what we need?
For what?
Just everything. We have... I mean, we don't need redstone. I don't think we really need gold. Iron, we could use some more. Diamonds is always a nice thing to have.
I
just went mining. I just went mining for diamonds, and it took me like an hour.
How'd that go?
I will never be short on diamonds again.
How many
Well,
diamonds do you
I got
have?
an entire stack, and like
You got an entire
something.
stack of
I gave
diamonds?
like 53 each to Scam and Soup
Damn. Why is
because they
this...
said they needed some, so I just did that.
Oh yeah, Scam has nothing.
Yeah, especially Scam since
Okay, what the fuck is going on with my phone?
I'm lighting up the area more so mobs don't spawn as often. Especially after the whole creeper thing.
Oh my god. So glad for my one viewer appreciating me.
I know, right?
We're so great at this. This whole streaming thing. I wish I knew what music to put in, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know what would fit.
Alright, this is why I turned on back seating. I just need to look at my chat.
I'm gonna take down
Unfortunately, my
Flame's
chat is dead.
bone structure.
One viewer in
Yeah,
the
my chat is dead.
one viewer in the chat.
Oh, Flame.
Hi, Flame.
What should I play on my music? Tell me now.
I've just been playing elevator music.
I need something to fit the tone.
Put on investigations.
What?
You know, investigations.
What the hell is that?
Flame?
You
Are
know
you
what it is,
okay?
Bag.
I do?
Yes, you do. Oh, that's
Is
a big
Flame
drop.
still in the VC?
I think so.
No.
Yeah, Flame in the VC. Okay.
How'd you respond then? Oh.
Flame's in the stream. Okay.
Well, at least we know Bag has a viewer.
Wait, whose stream? My stream?
Your stream?
It has to be your stream.
That's a lie.
Flame doesn't even follow me on Twitch.
God.
That's sad.
I gained 3 followers yesterday, and that's the most followers I've gained.
You
The
gained
bone
3?
structure is gone.
Katie twice, and then Scam. Hello?
Hello, Amir.
Hi, Soup!
Sue!
Oh, you.
Hi.
How's it
How
going?
you? The server. I love him.
What? Who? What? RFD?
D model.
I made RFD model, and I'm happy about it. The wires were a bit of a tricky situation, but I got them to work.
I can understand.
Can I
But
kill sheep?
No, Flame, you're not allowed to kill sheep.
thank you so much.
Of course, Soup. You just have to texture it.
And yes, this Wednesday I will be making it up to you. You
Okay.
can't stop me. You already picked your ones you want.
Flame, that's Sharon. You can't kill Sharon. She's the mayor.
Wait, Sharon the mayor?
And yes, I'll
Yeah.
join the server in just a second.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Ooh, I see. Did Scam find the shattered savannah?
Yes.
The shattered what
Scam
now?
The
Well,
shattered
whatever
savannah.
it is,
It's basically the only
for
can find
no pertainable reason whatsoever.
The shattered savannah is the only way you can find actual amplified terrain in the main version of the game.
What?
I believe
Well,
that's
I'm going there for absolutely no reason.
Jay, you owe me 3 netherite.
Can we build a base there or something?
Yeah, we should.
Now to have a
netherite?
solid house.
Can I kill the sheep?
Yes, because I have 3...
Now to have a solid house
I
going now.
have 3
Things are good.
stacks of purple wool.
Damn, already?
Yes.
I mean, okay.
You said every stack gets you a netherite ingot, so...
Okay, so you have 3 stacks of purple.
Yes.
Now give me 3 stacks of white.
What? No, you... This wasn't part of the deal.
You just said you were.
Every,
I could
every
see you in the
stack is another
VP.
ingot.
So you're saying that for every white stack of white wool I have, I get another stack of, or another netherite ingot,
Yes.
which means I have.
Is there a reason you're
What
not gonna
flame?
unmute?
Thank you. But you still owe me a stack.
Flame's just riding the minecart.
You still owe me 3 iron netherite ingots, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you even need purple wool?
Huh?
Why do you even need purple wool?
What color are my banners made out of?
You're right, okay.
And one thing I will say is that I am gonna see if there's any way I can have an RFD 3D print sometime.
That'd be pretty cool.
I want to see if I can have it posed since I have no idea how to implement articulation.
Flame,
Oh,
I
what's
think you meant to
flame?
say trident.
Oh, soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope I don't
Flame wants a
crash.
trident.
I hope I don't crash, but
Oh.
tell me if I crash.
Hello, streaming people. Again, didn't know you guys were streaming.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to set up an announcement for that.
True.
With
Oh shit, this place is
Ooh.
kind of pretty, not gonna lie.
Yes. Thank you, Ben. Yes.
It's a bit funky because there's a lot of parts to it. So I'm giving it to
Yeah.
you, and you can figure out what's parts we can.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
I don't
much.
know, especially setting up.
You don't understand how
Oh
much
yes.
you making that means to me.
Oh, of course.
I can't convey it in words.
Oh, this place is beautiful.
The
don't
question.
forget
Soup,
about
I
your
have a portal
diamond
here now.
soup.
You got a portal where?
I got a portal in that shattered place.
Oh, the one Scam found? Awesome.
Yo.
I'm sorry, but I can't help it. I feel so happy that RFD has an actual 3D model now.
I'm glad that I made it.
We do have
RFD
bad
is one of
news,
my
though.
favorite
We've
character
lost a lot of
designs.
villagers.
Alright, Jay. Where is the nether portal?
Huh?
Where's your coordinates?
No.
We'll
What?
probably figure out textures later because I think he would probably have some notable textures on him.
Yeah.
But for now, he looks amazing.
Hmm.
Like for instance, he'll probably have some paint scuffs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not severe, like I was
damn, this
thinking
is
about
the
depicting at
VC.
one point, but like some notable scuffs that might reveal some silvery underneath finish.
I don't
RFD's
know.
been through a lot. Thrown around and even crushed like a soda can once.
What, Flame? I'm tired
Flame
of...
wants a trident.
No.
Flame,
Bag,
you
I
have to give it
swear,
yourself. Quit being a
Bag,
bum.
I swear, if you talk to another one of my characters, I'll
Being a
get you the
bum.
rest of the sand she's got, damn it.
We'll see.
We'll have to see. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm actually going to be paying Bag for that model in a way.
Hmm.
Getting her some of the Freddy Stanchi plushies. The really high quality ones.
Specifically, I requested Chica and Bonnie, even though I don't need Soup to pay me back, but he's...
Don't you shut up!
Okay.
Fish.
The RFD model is... Someone would have probably charged me like $100 for that model.
No, I
And you
did it.
just did it out of the kindness of your heart because you wanted to practice.
Yeah.
So,
I
let me
think
do this so I don't feel bad for
I
you
think
just
RFD
doing
turned
that
out pretty
before.
well, too.
I love him, thank you.
I just have to figure out how to rig him.
Yeah,
'Cause that would be another story.
yeah. He is articulated around all those 4 little splits. They're sort of like ball joints, I'd say.
I'm sure we can create a skeleton with it. It's just a little tedious.
Yeah.
It'll take time.
Also, I will
As
note,
all
if we
good
upload it
things
to
do.
Pretty much every form of art takes time.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I will note, if we do upload it to VR chat, I want to see if there's any way to have it so that only we can use it. You know, RFD is like a personal character, and I don't really want randos just getting a hold of it and just using it for whatever.
yeah, I get it.
You know, sometimes you might be a little paranoid about people stealing your stuff. Don't worry. So how's everyone been today, aside from that?
Pretty good.
Things been going well?
Yeah.
That's good. Bruh says
Bruh.
bag.
Scam. I found scam. Bruh gaming.
Oh, why is Scam on the call?
He
I don't know.
told me he didn't feel like... He didn't feel like talking at the moment.
Okay. Oh, fun fact I will note, I am a little bit of a crazy collector, and I actually recently did get a hold of the 3 available, like, re-release Sanchi plushies. They're in the mail right now.
Yes.
Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy were re-released, so currently I'm waiting for them to mail, and Golden Freddy and Freddy are also in pre-order, but they haven't come out yet. Estimated for early
Don't we have an
April, I believe.
XP farm?
We have a mob farm.
Freddy is...
That's what I use it for. I use it for the XP. We have
The Freddy
2 of them.
plushie is what you'd expect for a Freddy plushie, but just with the high quality stuff that Sanchi offers.
Mm-hmm.
And then Golden Freddy is a unique one because not only is it a rare one, but it's a really good plushie.
Yes.
Like, Golden Freddy is rare all around because even Funko just had Golden Freddy as an exclusive, which was hard as hell to get. In fact, the one I got wasn't even a good one. Its nose was missing.
Yikes.
Luckily, I had a spare plushie that I was able to salvage the nose from and put it on. Though that probably ruins a bit of the quality of that plushie because I get But it's fine. I'm not kidding. If I was to look for it, I could give you
Hey,
guys
what
a...
if we did a lore?
Lore,
stream?
we have nothing to do lore on.
How can we do War Flame?
We have to plan that out.
Yeah, we have to, like...
How can we do lore if we don't have lore?
What the fuck is lore?
We only got really lore stuff. We don't really have like a extreme complex lore just yet. I don't
I don't
think.
know what kind of lore my character would even have.
I don't even have a unique character design. I'm just using the Adam skin for right now.
Scam is using fucking Colonel Sanders.
Scam is literally using Colonel motherfucking Sanders.
Yeah, but I don't think for my ambitious builder I'm gonna use a character like Adam.
Soup. I make Minecraft skins.
That is true.
Possibly have to see.
I did get mine from Jay.
Oh yeah. I
And
forgot
Bag,
that
I
you
can
did.
redo yours too.
Imagine doing it in the
I
design
just found
you
the
did,
toll.
with the dress and everything.
I think it's a mine.
Freddy,
Probably.
Bonnie, Chica, Foxy.
I'm gonna put some stuff away.
I just found like a hole by the tree farm.
Some stuff could be the work of the new guys.
It probably is. It's just a mine though.
A bag.
Yeah.
If I were to suggest any models you could try doing in the future, I'd probably go for some very simple, easy models, like maybe character plushies, for instance.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that.
Like, imagine trying to recreate some of the character plushies.
That'd be cool.
I would recommend for that you would only like do the basic form of them and then we'll texture on a lot of the details.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because of optimization purposes.
Hi, back.
Hello.
I mean, when a model is done right, you can have all the detail on the model too.
True. Like, the main reason I'm having such a heavy focus on optimization is because I'm pretty sure that we might want to look into how these models could be used for potential game development in the future.
Storytellers 3D.
Which, of course, you need to have the models be optimized for game development, or else it's just going to make the game run terribly. That's why all the Help Wanted models are compressed compared to Scott's originals. They have to be optimized in order to be working properly in the game setting.
Super, you dying?
Yeah. Sadly, one of the worst cases of that compression was Springtrap. A lot of people do not like the Help Wanted version of Springtrap, but it's passable. It's recognizable. It's just really compressed because of how detailed Springtrap is in general.
Dog.
Though I will say, for 2D renders, you don't really need to worry about optimization too much because it's not really focusing on rendering the model in real time. It's focused more on creating an image using said model.
Right.
But yeah, it's probably why Melody's model is so detailed and big.
Soup.
It's more.
I gave you diamonds, so you can make yourself a chest plate and hands.
Oh, thank you. Where'd you put them?
In your
In
house?
my new house?
I put in the chest in there.
Alright. Thank you. But yeah, like, the Melody model is probably huge because it looks like it's more meant for, like, just 2D renderings rather than, like, game development.
Why are there just... Oh, wait, those are chickens. There's just, like, one dog there and, like, a whole bunch of chickens. I thought it was more of Flame's dogs.
Oh boy. You guys get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you guys are very interested in
I go Z.
hopefully one day we can make video games together.
Video games.
I got little knowledge, but I'm not an expert at all. I'm in my new house bed.
I have to run back to my house.
Oof.
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 I'm just not even using the minecart. Oh, there goes Super Sun.
And
Oh,
Jay.
there goes Jay.
I lost. Disconnected. Oops.
Z.
Fun fact, there was actually controversy behind Help Wanted before it came out, if you guys didn't know.
Are you talking about the promotional art?
Yeah. The developers of Steel accidentally traced fan art to make the promotional image for the game.
Is it daytime?
Mostly
No.
that stuff happened because a lot of times the fan models look so similar to the originals that it can be hard to tell. It's only some small key pointers that people were able to figure out, wait a minute, this isn't Scott's model, this is a fan model. Like, say, mostly the Spring Bonnie and Funtime Foxy in one corner. People were able to recognize whose Funtime Foxy that was based on, like, one of the ears and one of the faceplates being a little bit overlapping instead of flush. And then the Spring Bonnie model, of course, because one, we haven't seen the official Spring Bonnie model, and two, it looks like a little fan-made one by the developer Pop Goes.
It's still night, Jay.
They apologize, of course, but Yeah. Whoops.
Alright, it's day.
There. I don't know who wasn't.
It probably was me.
Okay, you can come back.
I'm gonna go on an adventure and find some mines.
You can always use the mine to stick around.
I'm tempted to just build a quarry.
Or
A large pit.
Into
No.
the pit. Spring Bonnie's
You
down
can make
there.
it in the field.
People are gonna
Put a
fall in
fence
that.
around it so people don't fall in, of course.
But it would be funny if
Most likely Flame. I'm sorry, that was rude.
You're not wrong.
I feel like Flynn would be the first person who would fall
I'm
in.
sorry,
Just like in the
I'm sorry.
Nether.
No, shush.
Yeah.
Wow,
Alright.
thanks, Sue. Don't worry, I just said that. Flame didn't actually say that. I'm sorry. Okay, bad jokes aside.
When Soup has no chill.
Bro, usually it's no chill for myself, but sometimes
Another thing we
others.
could- I'm trying to think what else we could do.
Soup can be savage when he wants to be.
Alright.
I'm just gonna remove an entire chunk. How about that?
You're gonna
That can
remove
be the query. Or whatever it's called.
a quarry. You're gonna remove an entire
Quarry.
chunk from top to bottom,
Yeah,
except for bedrock.
We could do that.
We could.
Well, yeah, obviously not bedrock, but
We aren't that
I can just
powerful yet.
remove
Imagine how chaotic it would be to make a perimeter, as it's called. Which I believe that's the actual terminology for making like a giant flatlands area. After we've gotten so far in the game, we could just do that.
how do I view chunks?
I can't remember the button for it.
I think you press G and F3 at the same time. Yep.
Oh. There we go. I will do this chunk. I need a shovel. Does anyone have a shovel?
My shovel's with me.
I made 2 wooden ones just now.
Jay, but are you
Let's get
here?
the diamond one.
No.
Also, guys, I think one thing I'm probably going to suggest based on that experience with Scott is that we'll probably want to have our own internal style guide to make sure that any companies we do partnerships with don't accidentally use like other people's artwork or whatnot for their stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
It would
god
also
damn
be
it.
cool if some people helped me with the chunk.
Guess what? Minecraft crashed.
Nah. Your Minecraft just does not like you.
It's whenever I go to check something.
Oh yeah, Flame took the diamond shovel.
Oh boy.
I'll just get
Yeah,
the one that's
FNAF
at my
Outwired
house.
was the first real instance of Scott working with a team outside of his usual stuff for developing a game. Halpon is a very different game from Scott's usual game development stuff.
Yeah, wasn't that
It's a lot more
one?
complex and heavy in 3D and whatnot. Scott's games are more like 2D point and click stuff. Simple
Drink. Give me 1 second. Man,
stuff.
let me go. I'm
Alright.
There's my diamond shovel.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
think
probably
the best
shouldn't
thing
leave your mic on.
for that style guide is to have turnarounds of characters,
waiting for
like some render,
Wow, I'm cool.
all sorts of stuff.
Ugh.
Probably have a good focus on characters that we'd want as our main marketable characters.
Oh yeah.
Like characters that scream storytellers, of course.
Hmm.
Like what we would put
These-
as the face of the characters, because a lot of other characters could just more be like background stuff.
Alicia.
Like I don't
Melody.
think Alicia and Melody are background characters. Those would be face characters for the series. Like nobody goes to the Storytellers for Kyle, the partially
I mean, who
homophobic
knows?
jackass.
Someone might.
I guess I'll get Unbreaking 2.
I mean, maybe, but there are
need
fandoms
to.
around obscure characters in media, so that'll just be that.
Of course, it's just
Excuse me
Unbreaking
as I
2.
open my drink here.
SMH bag drinking on stream.
I know, right? I'm bad.
Yeah, there are actually a lot more instances of, for some reason, companies using fan arts for products related to Five Nights at Freddy's instead of Scott's actual stuff. Mostly because I
Just in
don't think
C2, that's
Scott
better.
has a proper style guide presented, really. Like, say, a lot of the Fredbear plushie stuff is actually referenced from fan stuff rather than an actual Fredbear plush.
Damn. Do we have...
Primarily a Funko
Well,
toy in particular, I believe. Sorry.
No, keep talking, Soup. It's good to have conversation. Knock,
Okay, the
knock.
scene.
And we're
my game sound isn't, like, scuffed.
Never mind! It crashed again!
Can you do me a favor and send a link?
This is why I need a new
How do I
computer.
link it? I don't know how to link
Shut
my
up,
own
Oh, I
stream.
need letters as well. So,
Alright,
it's easier to
keep
get
talking,
up and
guys,
down the
'cause
tongue.
Oh,
Minecraft
ignore that. That's
crashed
Shamrock
again.
Freddy that I was talking about.
Thanks for you guys to be worried about me, but I'm already prepared about muting my mic when people come in.
Hey, Bag, look, it's
God, this is taking
Shamrock
forever.
Freddy.
I just wasn't responding because I was talking. Yes, Shamrock Freddy.
Soup, I'm really easy to find on
Okay.
Twitch.
Rainy
Like,
J.
it's literally just my user. You know my user. I use it everywhere.
I am... Where's my earrings? I'm gonna put my earrings in.
Okay, I'm looking. Hold up, let me check the sound. So what am I looking for?
Just to make sure that the balance between the music and stuff is pretty good.
Alright.
Alright.
I wish I was level 30 still.
Jay, just
Alright,
so
I'd
you know...
say the music's alright.
Jay, just so you know, I have a thing set to mute my mic every time. And audio on Discord.
Hey! What?
You weren't muted on Discord, so
I
everyone
know,
on
it
James
mutes, it mutes the audio on Discord.
Hello? Okay, Bag?
Yes.
Paper!
I had to mute you on Discord because you were on my stream.
That's why.
It completely slipped my mind until it was too late.
Well, it's not like anything was really said.
No, but still.
Anyway.
This chunk is going to take a while.
I have tons of acacia wood now.
Nice.
There
I
you
have
go.
some of the
Build some
wood.
houses. Or build yourself a new house somewhere.
Houses? No. I'm gonna inhabit an entire fucking shattered mountain.
Bro. There you go.
It'll be
Oh,
metal
sounds
as
like a
fuck.
plan. You know, I'm just living an idyllic life in the partial forest that is our little town. Partial forest, partial plains, partial whatever the heck
Guess
is
who
the
has
tree
7
farm
stacks
supposed to be.
of dirt?
You guys can have fun with all that and everything. I'll have fun. I'll have fun in my grotto. In my neat little mountain homes.
Yeah, you and your mountains.
Alrighty.
You got something against mountains?
I have something against you.
I
Oh,
live in a mountain.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Don't make me burn your house down again.
It's a
Don't burn
Sorry,
it.
people
You
of
never
the-
burned it down in the first place.
What was that?
I don't think you burned it down in the first place.
No, that was her. But
pizza. I know.
Oh,
I'm
I
the
guess we're not
stupid one
sleeping.
here.
I'm mining. I can't sleep.
just leave.
No, that takes away from the stream content.
Who
You
cares
have to
about
be up at night.
content?
I care, because in an SMP you can't just leave the game, and in real life, can you just leave
It's
the
like 1 second of content.
in real life,
Imagine when things.
It literally just takes 5 seconds
Oh,
of your
lost
time.
connection.
in real life, can you leave the server and it turns to day? Huh?
Yeah.
Think when things going tough, when the freaking 2020 event is getting too rough, you just leave the server for an hour.
That's how 2020.
That sounds
became.
curse.
Why are you two like this?
Ignore me.
Soup. Can we kill them?
But
Not kill them.
I'm not
Just
a
Jay.
fan of murder, but we could stage an accident if you want. No kidding.
Well, at least you're on board. Thank you.
Staging an accident, huh?
Shut
I'm
up.
just kidding. Don't worry. I'm not gonna actually do anything.
No,
I'm not Sean
no.
Graves.
My interest is piqued.
I'm not Sean Graves, which nobody in the stream would know who that is.
I know the stream. I know who Sean Graves is.
Soup.
What? I was just
Soup.
kidding, Jay. You don't need to prove your power to me. I was just kidding.
No, let's stage an accident.
No, I was just kidding.
Come on, Soup.
Jay, if you kill Soup, I will kill you.
Why
I
would
was
kill
just
Soup?
kidding.
I have no reason to kill Soup.
I was just kidding. Don't you worry.
Soup is the good man. Soup is the good man. Soup
What have I
is
done?
the one.
I'm gonna become Springtrap. No, I'm not a murderer. I was just kidding. This is what happened to my mind, internet people. Which I'm guessing internet people is just Layla and someone else, maybe.
Oh, Layla's watching a movie right now.
Oh. Security breach. Jay. I'm actually in the bed right now.
Fine. You know what? Is it day yet?
No.
No.
That's what I thought.
Who's not sleeping?
Okay.
Oh, now stay.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Jay, do not kill me. I was just kidding.
Why would I kill you?
Because I made
You're my
a
go-to,
joke about
Soup.
staging
You're my
it.
go-to.
If they made a bad taste joke about staging an accident off you.
Bruh. I'm no
Oh my
Sean
goodness, that is
Graves.
two creepers. Goodness.
A creeper.
I lost connection. No. Cannot really afford
Hello,
to lose
creeper.
connection right now when I'm dealing with green. Well, I
Green
can't really
phallic
say
objects.
it's out loud.
Yes, you can.
Green health class lesson.
Wow, I have a stack of iron already. Nice.
I just killed a creeper in 2 shots. That's a new record.
Nice.
New record, hey? What music is it?
Music
Shut
just
up,
fuck
Sue.
I'm
you.
sorry,
Shut
that
up.
joke was
Shut up,
terrible.
shut up. Be lucky I
Oh
don't
no,
smite
oh no,
you
oh
right
no,
here and now.
You actually did come for me. I was worried. You come for my
Nah,
head.
don't worry. Tree room. You just have a tree.
Yes, the tree room. We don't talk about why I have it. I just have it.
That's okay. I enjoy the tree room.
Well, that was useless.
Oh no, oh no. Are you gonna stage an accident to destroy the tree room?
Nah, I never.
Well, phooey.
I am rather sus right now.
Why?
I'm sorry that I made a joke.
What?
Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did.
What did I do?
Give it back.
Nah, I
Give
wouldn't
it back.
keep it. I wouldn't keep it. I have one of my own.
It's a trophy. I don't want to use it.
I have one of my own. I wouldn't keep it.
What do you have?
Don't worry.
Nothing.
Jay didn't actually take it.
Take what?
Nothing.
Soup. You have purple
What?
wool. I'm taking that. Thank you.
Oh, go ahead. I got some of that while trying to get gray wool by accident.
Alright, let me see.
gray wool.
Let me sort this out.
I have yet to properly move everything from my other house over here.
That's okay. Dirt.
I need to cut down some trees.
Deforestation time, version 2.
Well, yeah, there's
Oh,
no
goody.
wood in the chest.
Deforestation, huh? What next? Is someone going to take up the reins and become Scar from the Lion King and cause massive
Did you hear that
famine?
we had another raid soup?
You had another raid?
Scam.
Yeah,
did, and I
most
had
of the villagers died,
Yeah, a lot of the villagers died.
including the one that I
No!
like.
The mending villager's still alive, luckily.
I
Oh,
don't care
no.
about the mending one.
Did that kill my super tool villager that I've been getting
It might have.
a lot of good deals from?
It killed the one that I got good trades with.
Why didn't you block everything off or wait for everyone else?
No, what happened was Scam accidentally, I don't know how, he said he was super far away, so he doesn't understand how it happened. He suddenly messed, because I was talking to him through the console, and suddenly he goes, I accidentally started the raid, help. And so I jumped on, and me and him died both times. But we managed to survive, like, beat the raid, but we both died multiple times.
Goodness.
And a Ravager came through and started destroying the houses.
Yeah.
Well, that should be a lesson to never do a raid by yourself.
He didn't mean to. What were we supposed to do?
Can I just say one thing? Is it okay if I can say one little thing?
Sure.
Actually, I was gonna bring up another topic of convo from that because
What are we
Ravagers.
talking about?
What are
The
they?
raid.
What's wrong?
We
I
were
was gonna bring up a topic of convo.
Greg just brought up the raid incident.
The raid incident.
That's what we're gonna call it now.
Raid Shadow Legend.
No.
This video is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Just kidding. We're not actually sponsored. We're
Who the
not
We're
gonna
sponsored by the Storytellers.
Who joined the VC?
me. I just did my usual shtick of saying something and then leaving because of that. Don't worry, we're not actually sponsored. We're not going to promote a trash mobile game.
There, that should be enough
Unless
wood.
they
We
offer
have
to
to
pay
make
us.
some tests, but we put junk in them.
Then we'll just tell a little white lie. Buy a custom plushie with that money.
I forgot you're streaming.
Yeah, Flame.
Fuck!
What? What's wrong?
TikTok.
Flame not like being in stream.
Imagine a Sean Graves scarab robot
I'm not in
plushie.
the mood to play Minecraft right now because there's literally not that much to do.
You can help me create a chunk.
I'm making.
That
I'm
creeper
gonna,
dive bombed and just
I'm gonna play Pokemon instead.
What
don't let me
one?
hear Pokemon music because then Nintendo will copyright strike me.
Yeah,
Nintendo-
You know how
please.
Hey, bag.
You know how
hey, bag,
Nintendo
hold
likes
on.
fan content or any
Bag.
content that
What?
features any of their
Bag.
stuff.
Tommy Innit plays Animal Crossing music, and that's made by Nintendo. They
Who
didn't copyright him.
Who
Yes.
is
Animal Crossing's
having
different.
conception with their keyboard?
You know, actually, surprisingly, Foolish was using Mario music.
I have to play it somewhat
Yes.
PG-13 because we're in the stream right now. Who is having conception with their keyboard?
That would be Jay, I'm
They're
guessing.
doing it again!
Currently, I'm playing
Uh,
Minecraft.
I'm gonna try to
music.
play Pokemon Black and White. I'm gonna mute.
Okay, have fun.
okay.
Can I just say, if our stuff takes off in a big way in the future and we get a lot of fan content, can we play it like Toby and Scott do, and they're just be very chill about fan content as long as it's not trying to
It depends
actually
on the content.
steal revenue
Depends
from
on the
us?
content, yes.
It depends on the content.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like, I'm not
there's,
talking
like,
about
some
fake
content that we
games or,
probably
like,
don't want to
very
support.
illicit stuff, but like actual fan tributes or maybe fan memes at times or fan art. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Of course.
I enjoy fan art. I enjoy fan art very much.
Wow, I have 2 stacks of
Like
Yeah,
if somebody
for
draws
me, it depends
Kicker
on the
and
fan art
Dumby
because
just
it
going
might
down the
be
street,
good.
I'll be perfectly fine with that. But if someone tries to sell Kicker plushie without it being licensed, that's when I say, wait, no, I didn't give you permission.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, if people decide
Unless
to
it's a fan
monetize-
artist just making it for personal use or for commission, because some people commission licensed characters for a one-time thing. As long as it's not mass-produced.
Yeah, as long as it's not mass produced, that's fine. I'm fine with people doing things like buying, selling stickers of characters because that is a design thing that people
Yeah.
can use. I don't care if it's something like what am I trying to say? Something like whatever the hell people like these days, but yeah, just don't abuse anything, and
Yeah.
like a lot of the stuff, like if you go to the people that make the characters and stuff, like I'm sure that especially us, the storytellers, would be fine with a lot within reason.
Yeah. Like,
So,
I
like,
would
if you
say
want-
it would be...
You want to do stuff like
sorry.
split the profit or whatever because it's your
Yeah.
character design, then that's cool.
I would
Hell,
say stuff
I don't
like
even want profit.
made to order listings would be like it would be iffy, but I'd be perfectly fine with them, if you know what I mean. Made to order listings that directly advertise that will make a product of this character specifically, mostly because that is bordering on mass production, but technically speaking it isn't because they're just made to order. But you know, there's a lot of complex
Hell,
stuff
I go
that have
so far plushie designs for people that commission artists can use, even.
yeah.
I just can't make plushies.
I have some experience with plush making, but I'm definitely nowhere near like extreme professional quality level. Like I can make something passable. Like something that's like, yeah, that's a plushie, but not really something of like direct quality.
Yeah, plushies are hard to make.
Very, very hard, and they take hours. Like there's a reason that customs cost a ton. It's like working a literal. It's like working a multi-hour job just trying to put one together. Mass-produced ones, they get away with it because they have teams of hundreds of people
Oh,
working
iron.
on them at a time.
Something important? What?
Yes.
Beetroot!
cool.
We have
Finally.
beetroot!
And Scam's
If
not
you
gonna
guys
share
would've
any
told
of
me that
it.
you needed beetroot seeds, I would have given you some way earlier.
You have beetroot seeds?
I have beetroot seeds.
We've been talking about like this for like the
We've been
past 2
talking about
days.
this
Okay,
for
Jay,
so
don't bring
long.
Okay, Jay, don't bring that up. Don't invalidate Scam's discovery.
Yeah,
Let's
scam.
get 'em live
Scam,
a
you
little
did
bit of
well. You did very well, and you're
Scam
very
isn't
awesome.
in
the
And thank you
VC.
for doing something that nobody else could.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oz.
I need buckets now.
I'm in the nether, so
It's middle in the town.
I'm literally mining. What the hell is that?
Today,
No,
That was
I
me
haven't gone
retching
into bed
and-
yet.
Turmoil.
I'll think you'll hurry up.
I'm literally over at the chunk. I have to still mine more of it.
Okay, fine.
I've barely made any progress.
It's gonna take a while to mine out a chunk.
I was hoping some people would help me, but I'm just doing it by myself.
I will once I'm done with my mining expedition.
Okay.
I have a new base to set up. So
And Scam can't hear any of us.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Oh, it's still night.
Yeah, I haven't gone to bed yet. I'll let you know when it's day.
Alright. I got the Spring Bonnie plush. Also, if we ever do a deal with Funko, I will be a bit spotty on the idea of exclusives, but probably consider doing some.
We'll see what happens.
Like, exclusives be more, like, rare characters, I say,
Mm.
not, like, major characters.
There we go, I got into bed.
And
Jay,
Oh, and-
please. There. We can all rejoin.
Another interesting thing to discuss
Lord.
for future stuff
What?
is, like, something else we could bring up for, like, our future stuff would possibly be the concept of what we would and would not do for a video game, like, monetization. Like-
Monetize.
are you talking about loot boxes?
Yeah, loot boxes and
No.
microtransactions.
No.
If I
Those
make
are
a game,
no-go
it's not
in the
gonna
main
be a type of
games.
game that uses that type of stuff.
Any
Okay,
of the
when it comes to
usual games
monetization,
are
like,
a no-go usually.
My ideas on monetization, when it comes to any kind of content, I just pay for the content. Like,
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
I don't show up to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna not watch any ads and all this whatnot. Like, if I'm gonna watch content, then I'm going to enjoy the content, and if there has to be ads, then as long as the content
not
creator
egregious,
expresses this, and they're like, you know, I have to do this as part of a deal or whatever, then, you know, I don't mind because it's what they have to do to get money. Like, if it's a
Yeah.
pre-worked thing, then that's cool. Monetization, I personally don't care for it. I will probably not monetize any of my stuff. I could do streaming as a hobby. I don't want to make a living off of streaming.
No, I know what my living's gonna be.
Yeah. When it comes to my opinion on monetization in video games, like, no go for any of the major games. Like, very maybe a mobile game, but that's a big maybe. Like,
Okay.
I
The only
prefer
reason
one-time
that I would
payments
monetize a game
and no
is
loot
if
boxes.
people don't want to pay to wait. If I'm gonna make some kind of stupid mobile game that gets 1 week of ads on Instagram or Snapchat or something, like I'm gonna make it like Clash of Clans, where you can do absolutely everything. You don't have to pay for stuff. You don't have to wait for a lot of things. It's not like it takes a lot of time. But if you don't want to
Yeah.
wait, then you can use the money if you really want. You can buy all the stuff and you can just, like not wait, I guess.
Yeah.
Are we like talking like actual mobile games or like?
Mostly, it's the topic of monetization for what we have. Like, if we're to develop video games, what would we be okay with and what we would not be okay with? Oh my goodness, how did that guy get in there?
Does DLC
There's a
count?
creeper in my house.
DLC is a lot different.
DLCs are kind of
In the middle, I would say.
It really depends, though. Like, I don't like the egregious
depends- okay,
DLCs that are
here's how I see
already
it.
there when the game launches.
Here's
It's
how I
just
see it.
paywalled.
Here's how I see it. DLC where it's a large, like, it has to be worth it. I don't want to see
Yeah.
DLC of, like, skins or... Oh,
No,
you can have this playable
That's not
character.
the type of DLC I would.
Yeah, we
You mean
don't
like
need
a
a
story
blue and
DLC?
silver Kicker 9000 robots
You mean
just
like a story
for
DLC?
$5.
I was thinking more like
Yeah.
extra content type.
Yeah,
of
extra
DLC.
content, story, something like that.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
it comes to DLC, I prefer like what Help Wanted did with its DLC and just add a whole bunch of fun extra stuff that you don't really need. Like, you can play the whole game in its entirety if you have the regular game without needing any of the Curse of Dreadbear stuff. But if you want Curse of Dreadbear, you can get it, and it comes with a whole bunch of extra stuff. New prizes, new levels, maybe a little bit of story stuff. But yeah. Personally, I do not like the idea, though, of, like, day one DLC stuff. Like,
yeah,
the kind of DLC that's already there, but it's just paywalled. It's egregious. It's annoying.
If the game's already like a complete package, then I wouldn't mind as much.
See,
Like,
with DLC, I think DLC payment should be scaled. Like,
It should
if it's
depend on how much content you're getting.
if it's a DLC that comes with the game, but it's like, basically buying 2 games in one game. Like, you just paid $60 for the game that you already have, and you're gonna pay another, $60 for a new DLC? You might as well just have 2 separate games. Unless that
Exactly.
DLC is, like, honestly, a whole second game in and of itself, then it shouldn't be $60. A
No,
big one
no
like that should
DLC
be
is
$30 at most. Like, half the price? Reasonable. Somewhat reasonable.
I want to make the DLC
If it's
too
small
expensive.
content add-ons, then it's like,
the bug?
depending on the size of it, it could just be an update. It could be free.
I don't.
You want to have
Yeah,
special
just-
things that nobody else has, then,
Mm-hmm.
If I do DLC, I don't think I'm gonna do it too much of it.
It depends for me.
If it's
Yeah.
literally a recolors I can do in my free time.
No, I wouldn't do that. It would just be more content in the game.
Modders can. Do
That would
if
just
they
be more
want.
content. I wouldn't even make people pay for that. It's like, oh,
But-
you want Christmas themed characters? Okay, take a Christmas themed character.
Let modders. Do
I
that.
was because
Have
the
Dave
type
in
of
his
game I would
ugly
want
Christmas
to make is a
sweater.
rhythm
Hmm.
which would be
Yeah. And let's
bit more
not do what some game developers do, where they just have so much egregious DLC that it's mind-numbing. Like, or- like, there's so many DLCs for that. It's like,
What sport?
why? No, Sims
games.
4.
Sims games.
Yeah, Sims.
Like, it got so bad to the point where there's DLC for the DLC now.
Of course.
Ugh.
It is.
Sorry guys,
Yeah,
I need
I
to
like
get a drink. All that coughing.
All that coughing, wow.
Yeah, you might want
That reminds
want to get
me
that
of
checked
like
out.
one game where that I bought.
COVID.
It's okay. I'll just stop.
Goodness.
Wait, what, Kindle?
What? No.
I was gonna say the DLC for one game that I bought was like $10. There's the $30 DLC that pretty much just unlocks everything else. Like that I felt ripped off.
Wow.
Oh boy.
I just felt like it should just been the full price
You would think, yeah.
because you're pretty much just getting locked out of content.
Yeah,
Because
that's
you get like
what I mean by
every
day one
quote
DLC.
unquote free update, but you don't get to play the songs until you buy the DLC.
How nice.
Yeah, that's actually what I was referring to earlier about the day one DLC stuff. It's more of like paywalling stuff that's already there rather than adding onto what was already something you like. Like, imagine if Curse of Dreadbear came out the same day as the original game and was just like, why couldn't it just be part of the product? Why does it have to be something else? It just seems like you want to siphon more money away
Well, I
instead
found a
of actually
cave.
adding on to a game we already like.
Nice. Yeah, Curse of Dreadbear is pretty cool.
I love it. New levels, the wicked Dreadbear and creepy Grim Foxy. And then, of course, the ending, which... Spoon, if you happen to be in the stream somehow, look away for just 1 second. The reveal of the mask of the new murderer.
The thing with
That's
Rhythm
a
Game
very
DLC
creepy
is
scene.
I can understand why they would pay extra money because a lot of it is like they have to pay for license for those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I said I
I'm
might
guessing.
do it.
I'm
if
thinking
I
you're
make
talking
one.
about like Beat Saber. I'm guessing they have a lot of.
Beat Saber, pretty much every other rhythm game.
Yeah. Mostly they don't make the songs. It's just that they're licensing them out.
Either that or they commission the artist to make songs.
True. And commissioning also costs a lot of money,
It does.
especially for a big project.
What was I running around for?
What are we talking about?
DLC and rhythm games.
Rhythm games.
I feel like it's
Like,
more
say, Beat
understandable
Saber,
because
where
they have
you
to
have to
pay for the
license out
license.
music. Like, say, it costs money to license out music from a popular band, so
Yeah.
it's
So
understandable
that's
for
more
them.
understandable, yeah.
Or if they commission an artist, which still takes a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because they don't just hand that out for free, because they still have to go through the effort of making the song.
Yes. I'm pretty sure songwriting is incredibly difficult. I have no experience in it, but I believe
yes.
Bag and Scam do, and it's incredibly difficult, right?
Yeah, songwriting is a pain.
And with rhythm games, you need like it's like not every genre really works for it. Because you still want to challenge a player, but slower BPMs aren't really as fun to play, if I'm gonna be honest.
No,
Yeah. There's also balancing when it comes to games. You don't want something to be too easy, but you also don't want it to be too difficult.
Well, I feel like for some rhythm games, it doesn't really matter if it's too difficult. It depends on because there's songs that appeal to a more professional player.
Yeah. There are the audience out there that really likes to play around with extreme difficulties.
I know, I've seen it. I've seen what Taiko does with their highest difficulty songs.
And that also applies to video games.
Oh, I guess we're not gonna sleep.
I'm gonna lay down some seeds, and then I'll be willing to leave the server for a second if you want.
Scam is in the VC, so I'm not sure.
Scam is where?
Scam's not in the VC.
Oh. What I was gonna make note of is, how do you guys feel about difficulty progression in whatever games we'll possibly end up making?
Difficulty is a very hard situation to talk about.
Yeah. Like,
It
personally,
depends. You can have multiple options, but even then, it's usually... Because difficulty options in games is usually like, enemies hit harder.
yeah.
It's
I
usually
like
not
the
really that
difficulty
interesting.
progression. I think the difficulty progression I would like would be stuff like how Portal handles it, where it starts off as pretty easy,
a
but
zombie
at least
spawned in your
intriguing enough to
base.
keep you there. But as you go along, it gets harder and harder with each level until you're now solving very complex puzzles.
Yeah, it's a difficulty curve.
Yeah. I think the most tricky part is finding a way to make a good difficulty curve for some things.
Most of my difficulty curves come from like rhythm games. For
Yeah.
some, allows you to choose. They have like a difficulty. They like number the difficulty of each song, but it depends on the game. Like Sunken Night Friday, it's like they don't number it, and the spike from week 1 to week 2 is pretty big.
Is it there yet?
Let me check. No, it is not.
Are you guys sleeping?
I'm in bed.
On the
Jay.
server.
Okay, it's Jay. Come back.
Okay.
Since I'm guessing whatever games from Maker are going to be heavily story-based,
Indeed.
we'll most likely want to focus on making the difficulty based on how the story is progressing.
A lot of games have an option for story, focusing on story.
The problem with rhythm games is that it's difficult to implement the story.
Yeah.
Looks at Demo.
Well, Demo's like an exception.
Found some diamonds finally.
What is it called? Citus 2? Citus 2 is not an exception. It's like $15 a character.
Oh boy.
Citus 2 has like horrible monetization. Back to...
Sorry, my mind's
My
blanking.
OBS.
What do you mean?
Back to the pit. Oh wait, I have to make more ladders, that's why I came back.
What's wrong, Jay? Jay?
My OBS isn't working.
Uh-oh.
That's
boy.
No bueno.
Oops.
Yeah, I think one of the thing that would be interesting to focus on is how we do difficulty progression.
For sure.
Like, how do we start off? How do we progress? What milestones do we hit until we get to parts where it would
On what kind of game
ludicrously
you're making.
difficult for any? It could be pretty difficult for anyone getting in, but it could be done by someone who's been playing up to that point. Someone who recognizes how to do everything and can figure out how to get past a certain difficult part. But yeah.
what kind of games would everyone else want to make?
RPG.
RPG. What
I
kind
like
of RPG?
the idea of
You can't really say
RPGs.
RPG.
I know.
I like RPGs also mostly because they could be fairly easy in comparison to other games to make, but I'm also a big fan of platformers, but I don't know if anyone else would really want to try to make a platformer.
Platformers are more tricky to make because
Yeah, there's a lot
level
of
design.
balancing and whatnot in level design. Mostly focused around making set pieces that are recognizable and whatnots, but traversable.
Also depends what kind of platformer you would want to make, because again, genres split
Yeah.
into other genres.
2D platformers, 3D platformers, the ones that are just
Collectathons.
very simples.
And 3D
Collectathons,
platformers
like
also
you
split
said.
off between like collectathons or just level to level.
Yeah. Like for the platformer I would probably make, I would probably be on the side of collectathons, but not an egregious sort of way. Like it's like part of the game, the average gameplay, but it's not really exactly like everything you have to do in order to progress. Like I think it would be like a mix. I think the best thing to compare this to is like Battle for Bikini Bottom, how it does it. Like it's
Right.
mission based and there's like different sort of
Yeah, like
challenges you
Mario
have to go for.
64.
Like or like in the SpongeBob movie game, which is one of my favorite platformers that I've played when I was younger.
Why is there a tunnel underneath here?
Where one level you might be driving a car or grinding down a massive slide into a trench. In another, you'll be traversing a trash-filled wasteland, trying to take out propaganda TVs and whatnot. Or navigating stuff. It really depends. I like the idea of a mission-based, sort of multi-themed platformer, sort of like that. Where there's different sorts of level types and challenges you can go through. But overall, progressing through a narrative. Which is also another important thing, the narrative of the game.
Yes.
I think as games evolve, we're going to see more narrative-based games overall because the story can really take a game far.
That's true.
Like, say, sometimes the gameplay can even be terrible, but the narrative is just so good it makes up for the gameplay.
Or it could be the opposite.
True. Like, say, say, for instance, DDLC. Like, I'm
DDLC
never
is a
really...
visual novel. There's literally no gameplay.
That's what I mean. The gameplay is the visual novel stuff, understandably, so it's very, very, very boring. But the narrative behind the game is so interesting, it just makes it up for it. Usually I prefer just like watching a no commentary let's play of it rather than actually play it myself, but you get what I mean, right?
Yeah, it means you don't have to press A.
Sometimes a narrative can be so strong it can carry a game past the need for good gameplay. Though I don't want that to be like something that people directly go to, of course. Games shouldn't just be spat out with terrible gameplay but decent enough narratives to make it passable. Gameplay should still be good nonetheless. Like, I don't want to have a ton of games where the gameplay is just boring as sin, but the story is wonderful.
You could also just hype it up and then just release a bad game like Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I don't want to go that route. I want to make legitimate entertainment. Well,
money.
I don't know. I never really was part of the Cyberpunk hype, so I don't really know.
Me neither.
Disappointed.
Any good perspectives on it.
It was just a buggy mess. Like all Bethesda games when they first come out.
I was actually not really into any Bethesda games because I never really grew up with any of their stuff, but I just remember just seeing the cluster heck that was the 76 stuff.
Oh god, I remember 76. My dad bought me that.
My
like
mom
bugs
liked that
galore, mismarketing, false advertising, the works. Like, even false advertising in the merchandise, like plastic bottles instead of glass ones, or like
Oh yeah, that was
nylon
for the
bags instead of
pre-order bonus.
canvas.
The people pre-ordered that.
It's egregious. Just be honest and open if you don't want to make people just more and more upset at you.
Reminds me of the whole No Man's Sky situation.
Except No Man's Sky actually went back and fixed their game.
That's true.
I never really seen anything from No
Alright.
Man's Sky,
I think I'm
but I do know
back
one
into the
interesting
stream.
mechanic.
Okay.
Hello, people.
Hello, we're talking
Like-
about video games.
Like we always do.
Like, I believe No Man's Sky is actually the video game with the largest video game map in any video game now.
Yeah.
Like,
Hard to
originally
say,
it was
because I-
Minecraft with its world being the size of Neptune, but considering No Man's Sky is literally a universe traveling scheme with procedurally generated planets, yeah, it's much, much bigger. Oh yeah, that is an interesting fact. The Minecraft world at its maximum right now is about the size of Neptune. Imagine that.
And it's only going to get bigger.
I mean, there are some rumors that they are working on possibly extending or maybe even removing the world border as it exists right now.
That'd be interesting.
Mostly 'cause
Watch
it's
your
just-
computer slowly die as you move further out.
Like, of course, you won't get that far out reasonably, but a lot of people have discovered that they are fixing bugs that only happen past the world border, which, why would you do that if no one's going to be out that far? Like, if you're a certain number away from the world border, like, mobs start glitching out and whatnot. They fix that bug, even though, why would you fix it if no one's supposed to be out there unless you're going to make it so that people can be out there one day? It's interesting.
It's interesting to see.
Yeah,
how
some people
Minecraft-
just want to fix it because I don't know.
All right, next
The
topic.
main
of
reason I say
discussion.
that is because
Next
there's no
topic.
reason to fix something that's unnecessary. But
It's already
let's
almost
go next
nighttime
topic.
again.
Speaking of fixing things, but also not fixing things, what do you want in an end update?
What?
An
In
end update.
Another boss?
I want to have a lot more life to the end dimension. Like,
That
I know
too,
it's
because
supposed to be
there's not
life
really
was
much
wasteland,
to
but
do
it's
in
so
the end.
but it's boring.
Yeah.
It
End
is
cities are
boring.
cool
Visual-
as
It's
leeches.
also kind of visually boring as well.
Like, the end cities are really interesting, but the rest of the end is just endless aisles of
Boy.
a pale yellow with some faded purples,
Look what they did to the Nether.
and that's it.
I want what they did to the Nether. done
Like,
to
the
end.
Nether is wonderful. Like,
Okay,
why can't we have
okay,
like weird
everyone
tree,
has to get back
like
into
weird
bed.
twisting tree biomes, or like islands of crystals or whatnot? Like, give a reason for people to maybe want to go and explore the end, or even risk fighting the Ender Dragon, because that's another thing. Apparently, a lot of Minecraft players actually haven't beaten the dragon, according to some Minecraft polls that exist out there.
Being it through cheats.
I've been it.
Yeah, I've beaten it legitimately multiple times. In fact, back on the PlayStation Edition when it wasn't Bedrock Edition, I used to be able to reset the end and beat the dragon over and over again, get good loot and whatnot. Which is broken, of course, but that's because it wasn't Bedrock and it wasn't infinite and whatnot. And sometimes the dimensions broke, so you had to reset them. But, yeah.
Because I watched the thing and someone asked, what do you want? And there was an argument that went out saying that the end should stay as it is because that's what it's supposed to be, empty. But then also there's been talks about, thank you, Kindle. There's been talks about how the end dragon fight itself is out of date and just kind of bland.
Yeah.
I can't really argue with that because the dragon.
The end
doesn't
dragon
really
fight-
do much.
Everyone knows what you do now. It's
The wither
not
fight is
really.
the wither fight is so much more entertaining.
I guess
Yeah.
because it shoots at you.
It actually is like a threat. The ender dragon is a threat, but it's more of a threat because it just kind of does so much damage.
And it can knock you
Yeah.
super far into the air if you touch it.
Like,
Mhm.
I love the classic design in the end, but it could use some revisions. Like, it's
Yeah.
just so empty and sad, kind of.
See, soup. That's
And
And we can
that's
even,
that's that's what I'm gonna be doing. That's what I'm gonna be changing. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix everything. Everything's gonna be okay.
What?
so that's the, oh, so I get it.
Phil's on Minecraft.
You're going to undo the damage of your parents and bring life and prosper to this now empty and dead world.
Should we leave Soup?
Yes.
I'm in a bed
Get
right now.
bed.
Fine, I'll leave.
Oh,
Yay, now it's day. Now I
Hey.
can go back to my hole.
Heck yeah.
like, of course, I would like to see new blocks in an end update, but I also want to see, like, oh, like, maybe new things to explore, like different structures or stuff. And maybe some stuff that implies, like, quasi-lore, as people put it. Like, Minecraft doesn't have explicit, like, direct story lore, but, like, implicit lore that explains how the world came to be. Like, more of stuff that can help explain to regular players what's up with the Endermen. Who
Yeah.
are they? And how they're able to get across other dimensions despite the main way to get out being sealed off by a super dangerous dragon that lives to this day. Also, I kind
Maybe
of
they'll
would
add
like to
another mob
see
to the
more
end.
in-depth stuff about what you get after defeating the dragon. The message you get for defeating the dragon is, quote, "free the end," implying that this whole dimension is a sad trap that no one's been able to ever escape.
Thank you,
Like,
Enderman, for placing a block in here.
what kind of societies could actually be in the end? Like, how intelligent would the Endermen actually be?
Not very
Or like,
intelligent.
or even like the end cities themselves. Did the Endermen build them? Like, it might seem obvious at first, but that is a question that a lot of people have debated. Most anyone acknowledge pandas?
Hello,
Anyone?
I
Yes, they
just stream
do.
any of viewers.
Badgers.
Like, they're cute, but
Badgers.
They're not
no
useful,
one
but
really
people like
Fine, it
them.
happens.
Is anyone on?
yeah.
They're about as useful as ocelots.
It's true.
Or ocelots, now that the cats have
Hello,
been retooled, so now they just
Badgers
appear in
viewers.
villages and
I did
ocelots
not
are just
expose
there.
the name.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting you back in here.
They're just
Not
there.
really.
They exist.
Okay.
Without
Yeah.
any
It's okay.
purpose or reason or
It's okay.
stuff. They're one of those mobs that are just
It's
neat to
alright.
have, but you don't really care either way.
They're gonna probably be coming up soon, so
Okay.
just get ready for that.
Just have them knock.
They're cool and all, but
Okay, we'll go
like...
knock.
Ugh.
Okay, goodbye.
Yawn, yeah.
Check, check. Talk.
Databato.
I have 32.
Check, check, 1, 2. Are we back? We are back, babies!
How?
Why are you so expressive?
I think one thing I'd like to see in the end is a bit more plant life than there
Fine, I'll
is.
stop being expressive.
No,
Goddamn.
no, I'm kidding.
Like, the chorus fruits are very interesting plants, but nah,
That's all it is. It's just there's so many of them.
that's all
what,
there is.
I want trees.
Like, yeah, I like the
Purple
idea of
trees.
different colored woods. Like, I love how the Nether added, like, the cyan and, like, deep purpley redwoods of the stems.
Give us a green wood.
I kind of like the idea of maybe like a vibrant magenta or even like a dark black or even maybe not pale yellow because that's birch. Some kind of wood like those colors.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or even like some grassy bits that can grow over end stone, maybe.
Are you still in the
I also
mine?
wonder if they
I
might
am.
tie the lore of the ends to stuff like the skulk because, to be honest, I have a real strong feeling that the skulk could be connected to the end in some way.
Most likely.
It sort of has that
Yeah,
feel
my
to
chest
it.
is full. I have to make a new one.
And also the Nether. The Nether has a clear end influence in the form of the warped forest. The title alone implies that it's not normal. It's
Also
warped.
considering
It's
how many Endermen spawn
distorted.
there.
And with the massive ender spawns, it implies that warped forests are the result of the end spilling out into the overworld and end. So now that there's these pockets in each dimension that have spillages that are all warped and distorted. So
How much
maybe like seeing how the skulk is so weird and new and also matches sort of that teal color palette to warp stuff. And also has weird sort of like pseudo color connections to the strange oddity that is the end portal frame block. It makes me wonder if maybe the skulk will have some kind of connection to end stuff.
That'd be cool.
Like maybe there's just splotches of bits that you can find that ultimately I'm not sure.
Soup, are you okay?
I'm lagging out severely. I might stop playing here in a bit if I keep lagging out. But you get what I mean, right?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
A lot of Minecraft's design could be based on sort of the implications of a lot of its already designed elements. Like,
just
say,
realized I
the
can
whole
fix that
reason
phone.
pigments are added is to help explain what zombie pigmen are there for. And also add some more lore to stuff, like the bastions. The bastions are extremely damaged, decayed structures that the piglins live in. Is it possible that in the bastion, I believe that title has a name? Let me see. They're called remnants, so they're clearly ruins. A projecting part of a fortification built at an angle to a line of a wall, so as to allow defensive fire in several directions. So it's a defensive structure, sort of like a stronghold. Well, not the stronghold in Minecraft, but like a fortress of sorts to hide in.
I get what you mean.
So maybe the lore is that long ago the Nether was ravaged by war, and now that's why all these bastions are in such turmoil and ruin. Like, what kind of weapons could these piglin civilizations have used against each other to cause such massive destruction?
Instead of that, I enjoy the idea much more of they weaponized dragons.
Hmm.
And
Or
so,
weaponized withers.
or withers, that too. But they weaponized some creature instead of actually
Why?
creating a weapon, which is why we see the fossils in the Soul Sand valleys so much.
That's true. I want to know what those fossils are.
That could
And how
actually
there's giant fossils in the deserts and mesas and
That-
everything.
that could actually connect back to one theory about Minecraft stuff. That, of course, was brought up by the good old map pad. That the Wither was actually the reason the whole world's the way it is. some experiments happened in the past that caused this creature to come into being, and it caused massive destruction. Mostly because the achievement you get for beating the thing is called the beginning, even though there's no way you can either start your game beating that thing, or it doesn't really start any new adventures or whatnot. It doesn't start a new story. It just gives you a special device that allows you to have extra power. So why would it call itself the beginning unless it meant the beginning of this story? Like, keep in mind, the Ender Dragon's achievement is the end of the story. You defeated the monster that's kept this dimension in turmoil for so long.
Is it almost nighttime?
So maybe the Bastions are in such ruins because they had to defend against the Wither.
Maybe.
Maybe that could also explain why piglins are so afraid of Soulfire.
It also could explain why piglins hate wither skeletons to the point where they'll try to kill them every time they see them.
Yeah, it's almost nighttime.
Yeah. Like, say, if a piglin sees Soulfire, they're running away from it, like, panic.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're deeply afraid of this stuff. Even, like, lanterns or torches of Soulfire they'll run from.
Note to self: carry around a Soulfire torch.
Yeah, they just panic. Makes me wonder, why are they afraid of it?
Pieces of iron.
And from the design alone, it is definitely confirmed that there are souls trapped in soul sand. Like, not only the textures have screaming faces, but soul speed, when you run, it has that particle effect that looks like it's releasing a soul from the sand. And then, of course, the birth of the Wither.
Yeah.
A cursed entity of death and decay created from the lost souls of the dead. Their rage combined into one destructive force that spreads death and decay to whatever it touches.
We getting philosophical up in here.
Like the Wither. It's like
And-
poison, but it'll actually drain your health down to 0 and kill
That's
you
two.
eventually if it keeps going.
Tube's gone. I'm leaving one.
Let me
Oh, wait,
get
let's
to
continue.
bed.
Though it does make me wonder, if they did spawn the Wither a long time ago, is the original one still somewhere?
See,
Oh boy.
Ultra Wither.
Secret Wither final boss to Minecraft's last update. Which is the sad thing to consider. One day there's going to be only one Minecraft update left.
No,
much.
there isn't. There's going to be one update there's going to be one last update that's actually good.
Yeah. That's actually one thing that I deeply worry. That one day
like
there's
at some
gonna
point
be...
they're just gonna start pumping out bad
Nope.
updates.
Yeah. Right now the updates are incredible and I love them so much. But sadly one day they might just get back to mediocre or maybe even bad.
The only time like people, were like mixed on update was like the combat update.
Yeah, mostly because it alienated the PvP community, which is a whole nother topic.
It still does. That's why something like Hypixel exists. Hypixel doesn't even use the current combat.
I think a lot of people have the theory that the reason these Minecraft updates have been getting so much better is because of the Hytale game coming out eventually, giving Minecraft direct competition. So now they have to impress people in order to.
Hytale's also like
keep them
a fairly
impressed.
different game as well.
True, that is true.
It's more like an RPG than Minecraft.
I think an analogy I can make is like if McDonald's was the only restaurant that served burgers and fries, and then suddenly Wendy's came out of nowhere. Like if they were the only restaurants, eventually they would just stop caring about making quality and just pump out garbage. But then suddenly competition shows up and like, oh shit, we gotta do something good to keep our
It
customers.
depends how popular the game gets.
True. True.
Hightown has a lot to live up to if it wants to be like Minecraft.
Yeah.
Where are you getting from the cave again? Bag.
I'm just getting iron and diamonds mainly. I have 32 diamonds and
Okay.
a lot of
Do you have a
iron.
looting
Also, one
pick?
thing I want to ask
You mean
as
a
well
fortune
from
pick?
the possible end update.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a
fortune.
fortune pick.
Fortune 3?
Yep.
Okay, I was just making sure.
There's another thing I want to bring up about the possible end update.
Hmm.
How the end cities actually have purple glass in them, even though there's no source of glass in the end. That's something that could be filled up with an end update. Give a way to make glass in the end, like maybe some kind of deposits in the end stone that could be smelted down to glass material.
And
I don't know
stuff.
what it could be. Maybe just sand, although that would cause issues of like islands that have air pockets underneath sand and cause it to fall.
Ow.
It's tricky to think, but you know what I
Of
mean.
course it's fucking-
What these updates could do is explain how a lot of Minecraft stuff works. While adding new stuff, there should also be stuff that sort of helps explain a lot of old stuff.
Or they can always just remove it.
Like, that's also one reason why I'm particularly somewhat excited for the archaeology stuff they're adding. Like, while it's a niche thing, it's going to help us sort of like piece together a lot of Minecraft's sort of pseudo lore that it has. Because it gives us actual relics of the past we can look at for reference to piece together the story on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it could just be the pots, but keep in mind, these updates, while they show the basic stuff in Minecon, they could have a lot of surprises. None of us were expecting the tinted glass, but we got that. Or, like, expecting the world height to change. Well, some of us felt it could, but we weren't directly expecting it.
Or
But
we
it did.
talk about
It
the
did.
fact that no one knew what bastions were gonna bring.
Oh yeah, Bastions.
Or pig step.
Nobody knew Pig Step was gonna be a thing, and now it's one of the best songs in the Minecraft soundtrack. So many people love it. Hello, who
Hey,
joined?
Ask him.
Damn!
Oh,
finally
you
feel
finally
like-
joined.
I finally feel like being here, so I'm here. Hey, how's it
Yeah.
going?
Yeah, we were
What's
talking
up,
about
Scam? Say
Minecraft.
hi to the streams.
Hello, stream.
I've been
We're mostly
streaming for
discussing about
2 hours.
what we could do for an end update. What could be done for an end update.
I'm also digging out a chunk.
Yeah, Soup's.
I was mostly suggesting the ideas of like, sort of while adding stuff, explaining stuff as well. Like one thing I brought up, for instance, is like how the end cities have glass in them, even though there's no source of glass in the end. So one thing they could add is a way to make glass within the end itself.
I also recommend
Interesting.
not falling down the chunk hole.
Like maybe some sort of deposits in the end stone that you can harvest and smelt.
Interesting.
But you know,
Mining out my own chunk to look for diamonds. It's not going well.
what would you want if they were to add an end update
Oh,
for the next one?
What's the maximum level impaling can be? 4?
4, probably.
I thought it was 5.
Impaling
5.
4. It might be 5.
Sorry if I
but you
yawn
have-
about
It might
that.
be 5, but you'd have to combine 2 impaling books.
Or 2 impaling tridents or whatever.
Because mine has impaling
Oh,
4,
no.
so. Why? Do you have an trident scam?
No, but I have a enchantment.
Crossbow.
I'm enchanting a book, and impaling 4 is one of the enchantments I can get.
You should probably get it then.
Yeah, well, I need 2 more levels. So,
I think another thing that we were suggesting as well is what could be tweaked about the Ender Dragon fight, because it's just kind of a little bit stale at this point.
yeah.
Like it's a great fight as well, and it marks the end of the
I'll be
game,
right
and it's
back.
really memorable. But For gameplay wise, it is a bit monotonous. It could use like some new tricks or like new tweaks to it. Contemplated the sad realization that one day in the future, Minecraft's gonna have its last update or its last good
Last good
Last good
update.
update.
You know,
I mean,
Which
all
is
good
gonna be a
things come to
sad
an
day.
end.
Of course, Minecraft had to crash. Alright. Well, that crashed.
Though I will say we'll most likely not see that for a long while.
I'll be right back while this is uploading. Jay, love you.
Because Minecraft makes a bank.
Jay, love you.
It could be the
Microsoft
last
takes
good
over.
update that we get for Minecraft instead of Minecraft dropping off the face.
I have so now I'm sort of on edge at times whenever I play that because I'm worried that the power will go out and lose everything. Or like how the Nether actually has a height limit that's at the bedrock layer, so you can't build in the Nether ceiling. So I just kind of got stuck up there in my oldest survival world, and I can only get back down by breaking into creative, and it was a sad day. Because of course you can only get achievements by
That makes me wonder
staying
what
in survival
would
mode.
Microsoft even do if they took over.
I would be really worried.
Just deletes Java Edition.
Oh, trust me, if they do that, there would be hell to pay.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did. They just said, just tell everyone to move to Windows 10 version.
That wouldn't go well.
That would not go well. I'm pretty sure, like,
It wouldn't, but I wouldn't be surprised if
I'm
they
pretty
did
sure there'd
do
be
that.
so much backlash that Microsoft would be forced to undo that decision.
There would be.
And
course,
you
I
have to
don't know.
also realize that that would start impacting their fucking profit.
Not only
How much-
that, but they also cannot force people to stop playing it because that would, like some certain companies would try to do, because that would be sabotaging a product, and that's illegal.
Yeah.
I just say
Like
EA
Apple
because they
and
just buy
updates that
studios
slow
and
down older
shut them
iPhones.
down.
Yeah, EA
That
fucking
was
sucks.
considered
Microsoft isn't EA.
Not yet.
like what I was bringing up was my mind's flatlining. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Sue.
It's okay. Mine does that a lot.
What I was bringing up was like Apple and how for older iPhones they started slowing them down for whatever reason. They got heavily sued and were forced to undo those changes because that was considered sabotaging a customer's product after they bought it, which was considered highly illegal. So, at the very least, Microsoft, if they got full exclusive license Minecraft, would not be able to sabotage the Java edition from that end. People could just still play it if they have it.
Yeah, but they would probably just stop updating it entirely and just move to
True.
Bedrock. That's what they would do.
Yeah, they could do that, but then people would
See,
be a massive protest.
I just got here.
and then Microsoft would probably just ignore it.
I don't know. I
Lose
don't think you're
tons of
giving
money.
Microsoft enough credit.
I don't know.
Considering how big Minecraft is as a video game, if they sabotage a lot of it, they're gonna lose so much money. Like merchandise
Get in
sales will go down.
beds.
No.
What?
Wait until I see Jay say it.
Oh, Scam, did you see? Had you made finish the
I
RFD
hate
Been
that
model?
back and forth in the
Yeah.
nether.
Also, Soup, we're streaming.
Oh, we talked about it on
What?
the stream.
I know we're streaming.
I just don't think it's a good idea to talk about stuff unrelated to stuff related to personal things
Mhm.
on stream.
Yeah, because that's releasing personal information to the pretty much everyone in the world.
On RFD.
I don't know if RFD's. Well, I don't know. We won't. We don't need to talk about it anyway.
I'm trying to think what else we could talk about.
If you were to add a dimension to
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No. If we were to add another
No.
dimension to Minecraft, what would you want in it?
Aether.
Aether.
Just the entirety of Aether.
Everyone just says Aether. There you go.
Just add the entirety of the Aether mod.
Not Aether 2, but Aether.
Yeah, Aether 2 is just an RPG.
Which I already have in a fire aspect book, so that makes that choice easy.
Alright, I'm back.
Alrighty.
Oh, speaking of being back, I might end my stream just because it's pretty late.
That is true. It's 10
Uh,
o'clock.
I have school. So,
Imagine having
Fuck school. All my
Imagine
homies
having
hate
school.
school.
for real.
Oh boy.
So,
Let's not get into the debate of school.
I'm
Anywho.
finishing this mine stream, and then I'm going.
What the? What
Matt,
the?
you can keep streaming, keep playing for a while. I'll still hang around and all, I'm just gonna stop playing.
Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
I was tempted, actually, at one point, to import the Aether mod into the server, but I know that modded Minecraft is not as fun. Well, I mean, it is fun, but it's more
Excuse
of
my
Fun,
language.
but
It's-
depends
it's-
on the
Excuse
mod.
my language, but when the HD double diamond swords is going on with Minecraft stuff on eBay, the Moo
do you
Bloom
mean?
plushie is someone's trying to sell a Moo Bloom plushie for $500.
What?
I don't follow eBay stuff.
I'm not kidding. Someone's trying to sell a Moo Bloom plushie for $500, and it's so stupid.
Do you think someone will buy it?
Listen, people
Probably not.
can try and sell things for all they want. The question is, are people actually fucking buying it at that price? Because if they are, that's a whole different story.
That's
Yeah,
their own choice.
like I don't think anyone's gonna buy a Moo Bloom plushie for that much. It's at that point commission one.
It reminds me of when I
Yeah,
was
it's time
fucking.
cheaper.
Weren't they in
That
Target or
reminds me of when I
something?
looking at the prices that amiibos are selling for, and I saw someone on eBay trying to sell a Martha amiibo for $10,000.
God. There's
I was
another
like,
listing here trying to
bruh.
sell Moo Bloom plushie for 500. What the HE double swords?
Are they not being sold anymore?
They might be discontinued, but I think it was available on Target's website. Let me actually look
It
this
was
up.
it was available in the stores as well. I remember seeing. How? Oh my.
Oh boy.
This is gonna take forever.
I think I'm
Minecraft.
done mining.
Huh?
I think I'm done mining. I've mined out a lot
Would you like to mine some more with
with
the?
with the. I had to find my way out first. I have so much stuff. I have, let's see, one,
Mine
two,
up.
3, 4.5 stacks of iron.
If you
There
do
you
come to the
go.
chunk, I'd recommend that you don't fall in.
I will not fall down. Just wait for me to randomly die.
He squeaked.
Okay, give
Fun.
me 1 second.
I
Fun.
feel like
Fun.
Fling would.
Topic of discussion. If we were to do a second, like, to update the pack, what would we do?
Saying
Go.
goodnight. Not harassing like Chad
Huh?
and his weird stuff.
What the? Another Moon, but this one's for 1,000.
Alright, as I was trying to say, I was being rushed because I was trying to mute and have you guys talk for my stream.
Yeah.
I was trying to say, first of all, whose house is this?
Who's
Take a
Well,
Where?
this
screenshot.
must
I'm
be
not
one
in
of
it.
theirs because this is just in the middle of the graveyard.
Yep,
Oh.
What
that's
now?
theirs.
Okay, anyway, second of all, I was going to say, if we were to, like, you know, since we're going to 1.17, would there be anything special we would want to do once we do that?
I don't fucking know.
I still like the idea of trophies for the SMP, but I have no idea at the moment of how we could implement them.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky situation.
Like the idea of collectible player heads that you can have as decoration blocks and people can fight over them.
Did people kill every fucking wild animal in a fucking 100-block radius?
Yes.
That was me.
Holy shit, you are making a quarry.
I'm
Yep.
trying.
You want to jump down and die?
Guys, I am very concerned about Moo Bloom on eBay.
It
The
must have been
third Moo Bloom plush I found
discontinued or
on
something.
eBay, $1,000.
Damn.
It must have been discontinued then.
It was probably discontinued, but why so much?
Let me put some stuff away.
You
Because
really
Minecraft.
think you're realistically going to sell a plush toy of a obscure Minecraft Earth mob to children for $1,000?
Not gonna go to children, it's gonna go to some collector.
To some
Pretty
collector,
much.
of course.
Because that's
Like
where
two.
everything that gets discontinued goes.
Like, not even the Sanchi plushies were selling for that much when they were at their rarest and most desired points. Like,
now
the most
they're being
expensive
remade.
Like, the most expensive I've seen is freshly sealed original Sanchi plushies for like $300 to $400. But that was because they were completely brand new and freshly sealed. And that was
Mint
a
condition is
most,
what that's called.
in condition.
Mint
That was a
condition.
most. But $500 for a Minecraft cow. Is it because the Earth app is discontinuing? Is
Yeah,
that
this-
it?
It's probably also that.
Probably contributes to it.
Do you think they'll like make all the ups like into Minecraft?
Maybe.
All the ones that were in Earth? Or are they just gonna let them rot?
It's a maybe. It's mostly because I believe what Mojang said with a lot of these mob votes is that they're going to add them in eventually. They're just asking which ones we want now. Which ones could they
Which-
squeeze into their already planned
Which
update
was
for
the
right now?
squid,
The glow squid made it in this time.
because Dream said it, and everyone voted for it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Dream and like Mr. Beast.
I'm not getting into opinions about the glow squid, but there's a possibility we'll be seeing the Moo Bloom and the Iceologer at some other point down the
Yeah,
line.
the virgin glow squid versus the Chad Iceologer.
Pretty
mean-
much.
I mean, maybe they could find a way to squeeze the Iceologer now because of the mountains.
They're
But
not
we'll
gonna
see.
do that because then they'd be like, "Oh, we voted for the glow squid. Why is the other one here too?"
Maybe in like a
Sure.
future smaller update.
Give us
Possibly.
an update where we do. I don't know.
Like, say, the frogs in the
I said
swamp
before,
tuck-
I want like a quality of life update where like they add a bunch more food items and stuff,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah,
add in like the
like stuff
The
like apple
cow.
pie. You know, that should be stuff that should be in the game already.
carrot pie.
Quality.
carrot cake.
Okay,
Carrot
imagine
cake.
a quality
Carrot
of
cake,
life
there we
update
go.
that also adds in like World of Music. So we
Yeah.
just get a whole new fucking soundtrack.
Cool.
That would
Actually, I think people would complain if there's another soundtrack.
that is very true, and they wouldn't complain.
Well, adding on to the old one instead of making an entire new one.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me started.
Z.
I would be pissed if they removed the original and
I'm in
theme
the
that they have.
ocean.
Oh. Well,
Like,
I'll
the
just lay in
music
bed
for
until
the end right
someone
now,
sleeps.
even though the end could use a lot of touch-ups, the music though is beautiful. I would be sad if that disappeared. Really sad.
All right, those are going.
Like all the callbacks to all the other songs while you're in this sort of terrifying situation. It's a battle to the death. It's either your life or the dragon's. But yeah. The two updates we can think of now is the quality of life update and a possible future end updates.
Those would be nice.
What other stuff could they do? Maybe more biomes?
There definitely will be a biome update at some point. There's a lot of on the feedback page. There's a lot of different there's a lot of different biomes that people want that are under review, quote unquote. Plus, I'm
Though
pretty
there
What
sure-
do you think will be the next
of-
passive mob added after
Pass-
the cave update?
passive mob. That's a good question.
Passive or neutral?
I want more dog variants.
That's one thing they could have for the quality of life update. Dog variants.
Build.
More puppies. Gonna have tons of variants.
Yeah, because dogs are the only like tameable ones that doesn't have a variant, I think.
Yeah.
Foxes don't. Wait, no, they have the Arctic fox. They have one variant.
Yeah, do have one variant.
Cats have multiple variants.
Yeah, cats have a bunch, and so do parrots.
Add more parrots.
Horses have variants.
Add different type of birds.
The axolotl has the purple one.
Imagine if they
They have-
added like
They have 5 variants, the axolotls.
Oh,
There's gold, there's brown, I believe there's a cotton candy blue, classic pink, and then the
just
purple
fuck
one.
dogs.
The purple one is a really rare one.
Screw dogs. All my homies eat dogs.
That's probably gonna. The purple one's probably gonna be something that people are gonna really hunt for.
What?
The axolotls, the purple one.
Oh,
that's the
definitely
very
they're gonna try to get one. Well, I guess I'll just wait
Right.
around for the...
there, I'm in a bed.
Okay, let me go
Zed.
back. See?
Sorry if I yell a lot. I'm really sleepy
Alright, I'm
today.
finishing my stream
It's okay.
here in a second.
I'm taking my sleep with something.
Super back if you want. I'm trying to think what else. But I mean like a brand new like passive mob. Not like
Yeah.
variants.
What could they add?
I mean,
Maybe some kind of lizard.
I know at one point, like,
Hmm.
you know how when they added the panda, it was because they asked
Oh yeah,
they asked,
adding endangered animals to bring awareness to them.
yeah. You know what one of them was? One of the options, well, two of the options that were, well, one of the options that was second close to, panda was actually, alligator.
Hmm.
Alligator.
Oh,
in the
alligator
swamp.
would be
Oh,
cool.
They update the swamp frogs and then alligators.
Please.
That'd be pretty cool.
Swamp
course.
update.
Of course, there are some complications when it comes to how they would do an alligator because no, not certain.
Oh yeah, you'd have to figure out
Like
how.
the reason they didn't add sharks is because they didn't want people to sort of have to fight sharks or whatnot because of their endangeredness. And
Yeah.
alligators are pretty dangerous, so if you encountered one, you would probably have to fight it. But we can hope. We can hope at
Probably,
least.
I think we could probably just have an option to give them like meat or something to make them go away
Possibly.
instead of having to fight them.
Yeah.
Back.
Jay, you still
There's
there?
more caves I have to block up.
Yeah, I'm here.
You alright?
Yeah.
What the hell?
You know what? I don't have to be on my computer anymore, so give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Armageddon clock.
Oh.
And then the good ending.
We're almost at a stack of iron blocks.
There's more iron, like unsmelted iron blocks in my chest.
Perfect.
Iron ore.
Oh no,
Let's
that's
Talk
spawn.
about Armageddon clock.
What do you mean?
What I
do you
posted
mean?
in PC.
Oh, hold
Minecraft
on. What
talk.
do you mean that's spawn, Kindle?
I might have built a chunk right next to spawn.
It's alright. I'm gonna turn off spawn protection, because that's just stupid.
Cool, I can build another chunk right there.
The only issue is I'm gonna have... The only issue with it is I'd have to restart the server, so I'm gonna do that when no one's on.
So basically at the middle of the night.
Yeah. Where you're trying to mine, and then...
You're gonna go back into the mine?
No, I was asking if you were trying to mine, then something happened.
No, I was placing down a block.
How much iron did you get?
Like 30 something.
Bros.
I'm taking
You know what I
it.
really think they should add to the overworld at some point?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Abandoned castles. That would be cool.
That would be cool,
Yeah.
but the
Like-
question would be if it
like-
fits the lore.
if it would, I would like to see it fit the lore, but I just really like the idea of massive structures you can explore, like a castle. Like, I'm not sure
Seeing
how
how,
they can.
well, actually,
but
Soup,
I would
seeing
like
how
to see
they're
something
now updating the height limit, maybe that could be a possibility in the future.
maybe.
Skyscraper. Oh, we should make one of those.
A skyscraper.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
It would be fun.
You just constantly fall off of it by accident.
Careful.
Cough, cough.
Totally would not push
Yeah.
flame off of it.
Warning: falling will cause
Heck.
die.
Well, that's what's gonna happen with the giant chunk missing. Because I'm gonna keep mining down until this hits bedrock.
I'm at
There you
50
go.
blocks of iron.
Dang, there you go.
It's not a real chunk if it doesn't hit bedrock.
Alright, I think my stream's gonna
Fine
end
night
here,
nap,
so...
right?
Any final words for the 2-hour stream?
No.
No.
I'm not sure, but
Okay.
we should all continue discussing ideas at some point. That'd be fun.
Yes.
Just like have some fun talking while we're playing.
It is fun to have conversation topics.
I kidnapped sheep.
Good.
You kidnapped a sheep?
Wait,
That's a
my
great
dare-
way to end off of.
That's a good outro.
Alright. I'm gonna go
You'll
and
never
take care of some...
find out what
Bye.
happened.
I'm gonna go and end it. So bye-bye.
Don't worry, the Armageddon clock has been stopped.
Bye-bye, people. It's been fun.
Bye.
And take care. Da da da. Boop, bop, boop.